some pretty consistent playing time with that second unit now. Maybe the guard alongside you is different, but playing with that front court, just how valuable has it been to build that cohesion?
I think it's just what I do on the court is just distribute the ball, play defense, and just get the team flowing. I think Coach put that trust in me to run that second group means a lot because I've been working on it over the summer, and then that's what he wanted me to do. So I came in and distribute the ball and just get everybody involved, and that's what I want to do on the team.
Does that change at all when maybe you have Jalen or Eric beside you, as opposed to if you have like KPJ?
I mean, not so much Jalen as in EG, because EG is also a point guard, so he runs the team, and then JG is just a straight scorer, and then he passes the ball. But you want to put Jalen more into plays where he goes to scoring, and EG he can bring the ball up, come off of ball screens. He basically does everything. But yeah, I think it just stays the same throughout whoever's on the court with me, and then of course with KPJ in the court, I give him the ball, and then we play off of each other.
It's a lot different than last year, where I think your longest stretch with the Rockets was like playing was 9 games in a row, and you know, how much does that help just to be here with this group of guys consistently right now?
I think just playing up here helps me a lot because I get the experience, especially from last year. I didn't really have that much experience compared to this year. It's just this year I get to show what everybody I can do. I did a lot more last year because I was in the G League. I can just play freely and do whatever I do, but playing up here makes me like I play against NBA players, but I used to watch on TV screen, and just I got to play off of them.
We talked about your time in the G League just now. Did you have an opportunity to give advice to Tata Washington just to tell him how much the G League is actually going to benefit his game?
Yeah, I told him that everybody in the G League, they all NBA players. They just not in the NBA. Of course, he has to go out there and perform every single night, or it's not going to be looking good for him. But what he's been doing so far has been great for him. He's been playing. He's been starting. He's been playing what he do. He did in Kentucky. He was playing hard, and whenever he comes up here, he plays hard. And I just told him just to play hard and just do what he do.
You see him drop Bruno last night?
I seen it. Yeah, I seen it everywhere. I didn't really get to text him because I know his phone was blowing up. But hopefully, when I see him, I'll tell him.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
How have you seen Usman's game kind of develop? This is from the G League last year to now here this season.
He's always been a hard worker. In the G League, he was working hard, but this year he's turned it up more. He's working even harder, and now he has that 3-ball. If you don't leave him open because he'll knock it down, I think he's developed a lot. His handle's gotten better, his decision making gotten better, and he's not just a pick and roll type of big now. He can pick and pop and knock down the 3, and that changes a lot for him.
So for a while, I don't know if this is still true because it could be a couple days old, but he was the only guy on the team shooting a better percentage on threes than you. It doesn't take quite so much. You want to get him? You want to catch up?
I mean, he's probably taking like 6 threes this whole season. That's probably why. He's like 5 for 6?
7 of 8.
7 of 8. I mean, I'll catch him. I know he's not going to shoot that many more, so it's going to be hard.
Yeah, you're going to have to get to like 75% shooting.
So. I'm going to give him the ball a lot more time to shoot.
Daishen, how have you been able to find some success with that second unit, kind of, establishing the chemistry, you, Jalen, and then specifically KJ, Tari, and Oos, that 5-man lineup? It feels like you guys are really starting to kind of find a flow when you guys are out there on the floor together.
I think when we're all together, we're all young because we all know each other really well, and nobody really cares what other people do, so we just throw the ball ahead, and we know somebody's going to make a play. Giving the ball to KJ, we all see what he's been doing this whole season, dunking on people, playing really hard. That's what Tari and Ooz does. They play really hard. They get rebounds, they get steals, and then, of course, Jalen, he's a scorer, but he's also a defender now, so it's just everything about that second unit, KJ, Tari, me, Jalen, and Ooz, we all play hard.
How much has your confidence grown being a regular part of that second unit?
It's grown a lot because I get to have the ball in my hand most of the time, and I get to run the offense. But at the same time, I'm also playing defense, that's giving me more confidence, not allowing my man to score or being in the right spot on the defensive side, like being at the nail or something like that. It just gives me a lot of confidence, especially being in that second unit.
That lineup, you guys do score a lot in transition, but I mean, and obviously it's fun to watch the dunks and the running down the court, but how much of that is just due to defensively, how you guys have grown together?
I think all of it goes to the defense because we all play hard. We're always in the gap, we're always talking. I think as soon as somebody gets the ball, we're out. And that's what starts on the defensive end, just us playing defense.
Is that where you've been most impressed with Tari, is his defense?
Nah, I knew Tari since high school. He's always been a defensive player. But now his offensive game came along. He can make open shots. He gets to the basket really well. Tari always been a defensive player.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you.